Preparing for the ice storm goes well beyond the storm itself.
And KDKA's Barry Pintar is live in Butler County with advice from the experts on ice storm related issues often overlooked. Barry?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I heard Ray right just a few moments ago. It's cold here. It's about 30 degrees to my understanding. The wind's blowing. I am live here at the Cranberry Township Volunteer Fire Company. They are at the ready for what we are soon to expect. And some of their primary concerns that they want to talk about are tree limbs that we see all over the region, and of course those power lines. The ice is coming in what, 4, 5 hours. So what could start as a fantasy can soon turn into a nightmare. Glistening ice on trees looks like something out of a fairy tale, but can net something right out of a nightmare. This frozen water is heavy, too heavy for some trees and power lines. That's where the nightmare can come in. The Cranberry Township Volunteer Fire Chief has been through these types of ice storms before. Tree branches coming down. How common is that, or isn't that, and how much should we be worried about that?
Now, I think it's very similar to what we were just talking about with the power lines. They can only take so much weight, and the snow built up, plus the rain, plus the ice, it creates a weight issue.
An issue that can bring things down on homes, cars, and anything. When it comes to cars parked outside during an ice storm, two important points to consider. One is obviously what you'll wake up to when it's time to drive away. Ice, possibly too thick to scrape off. You might want to consider covering your windshield to protect it from that ice. Another many don't consider, and that's don't park under a tree. Back to those heavy tree limbs. They can do a lot of damage if they come down on your car. But even after an ice storm, that car might not have such an easy commute. The chief again on experience from ice storms past.
All the tree branches needed cleaned up, and the power lines that were stretched across the roadway, so we had to just close roads and leave.
So even if the roads are clear tomorrow, people might just be facing closures just because of down power lines and trees.
Yeah, I would very much pay attention to your local resources.
He's talking about watching the news to get the latest info before hitting the roads. Oh, with one final tip from the experts, tonight, right now, might be a good time to make sure your homeowner's insurance is up to date. You don't need damage to your home just to discover you've let your coverage lapse. And a couple of other points to talk about with those tree limbs and those power lines. Remember, if those power lines come down, that means no power for you. So the chief and all the experts are saying, have those flashlights at the ready and everything you need in case you lose power. But most importantly, as he said, not necessarily what I'm saying, you may want to, as soon as you get out of bed, turn on KDKA, watch Lindsay and David in the morning, and Ron and John as they have all the info you need, because even though the roads might be cleared of ice, that doesn't mean they're cleared of down power lines and tree limbs and whatever else may happen in the middle of this ice storm. Reporting in Butler County, Barry Pintar, KDKA-TV News, back to you guys.